Sony Corinthos was ready to make a move. The General Hospital recap for August 14, 2023, features Sonny taking matters into his own hands. In this episode, Sonny put a plan into motion to get the goods on Betty and her bosses. He also paid a visit to a very confused Carly. Jocelyn also got an earful from Carly. Also, Olivia was pleased when Nettie checked up on her. Finally, Anna did her best to figure out who set fire to her house as Dant checked out Valentine's story. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Ned, Wally Kurth, quickly got antsy at Sonny's, Maurice Bernard, place and insisted on going out. Sonny then had to deal with Nanny Betty, Ella Lentini, who stopped by at Sonny's behest. He wanted her to stay with Avery, Ava and Grace Scarola while at day camp and then come back to his empty apartment after. He later explained to Dex, even Hofer, that he was leaving a flash drive with false info about his business for Betty to find. But Dex was supposed to discreetly tail her and keep his eyes on her. Nanny Betty's next stop was Austin's Roger Howarth office so she could update Austin and Mason, Nathaniel Gray, about what was going on with Sonny. Mason was excited to know Betty would have access to the penthouse, but Austin seemed suspicious. However, he just hoped that would rid him of both Betty and Mason. Too bad, Mason assured him he was never going to let him go, and neither was his boss, someone who was once a she but has now morphed into a he. At the Metro Court pool, Olivia, Lisa Lo Cicero, started her day trying to put her near-arrest incident behind her. Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, was even surprised when Olivia told him she had to face the fact that she's lost her husband. After Dante left the pool area, Olivia was shocked to see Nettie. He actually sought her out and wanted to see how she was doing after the ordeal at the Highsider and Port Charles Police Department. She was grateful he defended her against Mason, but could now accept the fact that the man in front of her was no longer Ned. He was Eddie Main. Carly, Laura Wright, was furious with Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, for leaving her at the PCPD all night because her phone was turned off. She finally let it go and explained how and why she got into a bar brawl at the Highsider. Jocelyn couldn't understand why Carly didn't just let Sonny sign her out. After all, she was letting bygones be bygones with Sonny by having Dex protect him. Carly rationalized that she wasn't letting bygones be bygones, but that Dex still needed to protect a man who didn't need Dex protecting so he could remain in power. The conversation then turned to losing Morgan, but at least Carly admitted her reasons for not having Sonny sign her out after her bar fight were confusing. Jocelyn was certainly confused, but so was Sonny when he stopped by to find out why she just didn't let him help her. She admitted she couldn't turn to Sonny for help anymore. Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, was there to help Anna, Finola Hughes, pick up the pieces of her burnt house the next morning. She felt her life was gone, and Valentin felt like what happened was his fault. She didn't even know if the arsonist planned for her to die or meant for her to leave. However, they both knew she was the target of a revenge plot. She wondered if it was someone she had heard in the past but could not be sure. Dant soon arrived to take Anna to the PCP to give a statement, leaving Valentine behind, wondering why Anna didn't want him there. Once they were at the cop shop, Anna recounted what happened, but Dante then questioned Valentine's whereabouts. He didn't understand why it took till morning for Valentine to arrive at Anna's house. Once alone, he asked someone for key security footage to see if Valentine was really there all night. Eventually, he learned that he wasn't there at all.